it's amazing Friday, it's Black Friday, like everyone is saying, everyone's doing amazing discounts, everyone's doing promotions, like all this. But today, I want to talk about something exciting. Being your preferred marketing professional and digital marketing expert, I'm back. Let's go. Today, we are tackling a common discounts, increased sales. Spoiler alert, hey, don't. In fact, they can hurt your brand in the long run. Stick with me to learn why and discover better strategies to boost your sales. Sales is important for every brand, I agree. But I do not agree discounts are the best way to approach sales. There are so many reasons why I do not agree. There are brands that have experienced these things and it has gone very bad for them. We start with one of these brands. Have you heard of Coach? There's a brand called Coach. It's a fashion brand in the States, COACH. Just Google them, you'll find the logo is on the screen, and you can have a look at that. Now, why discounts alone won't increase sales? Basically, I just want to talk about why discounts alone won't increase sales. It's quite straight to the point. If you remember what I just said, the Coach brand. So the Coach brand diluted its premium image with heavy outlets store discount. As you can see in Ghana, there are so many brands out there, from other automation brands or company names, from groceries to food to electronics to medicine to whatnots and stuff. Always from month on, month in, month out, they're offering one discount 20%, one discount after the other 40% and 50% whatnot. But they are not sustainable. Okay, what Coach experienced is that it diluted their premium brand. It made their brand irrelevant. In this way, customers felt either there is a hidden agenda or the materials that they have for their brands is not quality. So what Coach did was that they refocused on price and they used better design products to restock its luxury appeal. Another big example is price sensitivity. You need to be price sensitivity trap. So for example, if it's an electronic brand, sorry about that, if it's an electronic brand that has, let's say, selling the same phone, Android phone, okay, maybe one of these A series, no brand name. We all know what an A series is, but no brand name. It's selling the same phone. What one brand could do is that, be on a competitive edge. It's either it creates a bundle, so probably the phone plus a power bank plus a screen protector for a price of say 6,000 cedis. The other competitor might be selling just the phone for 5,000 cedis. A consumer or a customer will go for the phone that has a power bank and then the screen protector. That is a price sensitive advantage. What some of the international brands did was, there's a brand called Gap. You see it on my screen and the logo for you to get a clear understanding of what Gap is. So what Gap did is, Gap was over-reliance on discounts, trained customers to wait for sales instead of buying full price. Here in Ghana, a lot of customers do that. They wait for brands to run discounts month on, month in. And it's quite frustrating because your sales will drop, your margin will dwindle, and it is not going to be profitable. Ghanaian customers are smart and discerning. They know brands will offer discounts and they'll wait. For example, today being Black Friday, a lot of brands or a lot of retail shops will be having discount sales. Customers will troop in and they might be disappointed. The discount that you'll be looking for is not actually a discount. But it's a good way of pulling in customers, but it always has a bitter taste in their mouth when they come in and they realize that the discount that you are calling for is not the actual thing they are getting. So moving on to short-term versus long goals. Example is Macy's. So Macy's frequently sales events provided temporary boost but lacked sustainability, loyalty building. Brands forget this, the loyalty. One brand I'm always excited about is the Apple brand. The Apple brand never offers discounts. They worked on brand sustainability. They improved on their brand product, their brand storytelling, and their communication storytelling, which helped leverage on their brand. When you own a Mac, it talks about prestige, value, success. Someone who is creative in the mind. That's what an Apple user is. So they built on that, which is loyalty building. That's what Macy's also did. Now, profit margin challenges and brand dilution. Another example is this. It creates, like I said earlier, it creates huge profit margin. You might be selling, but you may be making a lot of losses, which is wrong and which is not exciting for any business. You might be running huge discounts. Customers will be trooping in, but you'll not be making profit. So what's the essence of running a discounted sales? That's why I keep saying that why discounts will not increase sales in this 21st century world that we are in. The example for profit margin challenges and brand dilution is Bed Bath and Beyond's constant 20% coupon hurt profitability and failed to differentiate the brand. Yes, that was what they were always doing. The key point was discounts cut profits, needed to reinvest in branding, marketing, and product innovation. In my subsequent episodes, I'll be talking about branding and marketing and product innovations. People misconstrue marketing to be sales. Sales is a subset of marketing. Sales is a strategy for growth, which marketing is a tool to use to get that desired goal. So sales itself cannot stand alone without marketing. Marketing, it's a support, it's the mother brand that pushes sales. So for anything to work, any brand to work, it needs a strategic marketing positioning to help leverage on the brand. These are some of the brands or the key examples. I'm mentioning about 4 so far: perceived value erosion, price sensitivity trap, short-term versus long-term impact, profit margin challenges, and brand dilution. These are the 4 reasons why discounts won't increase sales. I'm going to take a break and return. When I return, I'm going to talk about keys to increase sales effectively. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. As you've been with me, you've enjoyed what I've been discussing about why discounts won't increase sales in the 21st century in our country that we're in, especially Ghana and the world over. So in the next segment, I'm going to talk about what could increase sales without necessarily driving discounts. And the keys to increase sales effectively, I have about 5 keys. I always hold the key. Understand the customer. That is one. That is something we lack in Ghana. We assume we understand the customer. Most businesses in Ghana think they know the customer. The Ghanaians like cheap things, or Ghanaians like fake things. I'm not going to mention any brand, but there was a brand that is huge. It's a retail mall in Ghana here that sells products, and they had the niche of cheap, and now they had to redevelop themselves, do a whole rebranding and a whole positioning to identify themselves to the middle class. Now if you are in the lower class or lower average Ghanaian, you cannot go to their store to purchase items, which you thought they were affordable. You have to go to your local area store to get it. So an example of understand your customer is Amazon uses data-driven insights to offer tailored recommendations, driving sales without discount. Know your customer. Build a customer database. Understand their needs. Use emailer, birthdays, organize events. Understand. Take a portion of your marketing budget to organize activities that will connect with the customer. It's not just about buy. When you do that, when you don't understand the customer will control your market. And when the customer controls your market, what it means is that it's going to affect, once again, your profit margin. You'll be forced to go into discounts. which will then come to the initial point I raised, that your sales or your profit margin will drop. Point number 2, focus on value-based selling. Like I said earlier, Apple rarely discounts. Instead, it highlights innovation, builds a premium perception. Now, what this is simply saying is that, so you are a brand in this country. You've come to an industry that has so many competition, and you are following their trend. Now, that's totally wrong. Do the opposite. Build a reputation of quality, good customer service, friendly team, an exciting environment. Not an environment where, there are so many issues with products and services, but when you create this an exciting environment, like when you go to an Apple store in the US, you get treated by these amazing, customer representative in these blue outfits, blue shirts, that are willing to help you no matter what, and they will advise you and guide you to what you need. These are the things that we lack in most businesses. I'm yet to find any businesses that are taking customer-centric seriously in this country. They always preach they are, but they find it very difficult to show that they really care about a customer. It's just about selling, buying, selling, which is always wrong. And when you don't have a discount, the customers lose interest. Point number 3, build relationships with loyalty programs. Loyalty programs is key. I remember my previous company that I was with, I built a loyalty program card, which helped, consumers with points as they continuously use the service of the brand, which is very, very important. As time goes on, you realize that the consumers really like it and they always want to bring their products or their services to you. Very, very important. Starbucks in the US rewards encourages repeated purchases with points and personal offers, which is very, very important. It's key. It's very, very key. I have seen some brands do that here. I think they are in the fintech sector, and the airlines also do that. The airlines introduce something they call miles, where the more you travel, the more you get miles, which could reduce your next ticket purchase, which is very, very important for businesses as a whole. Number 4 is use non-discount strategies to create urgency. Limited time offer campaigns, not necessarily having a discounted 20%, 50% on the item. We all know you are lying to the customer. We all know most businesses do that to lie, to the consumer. But it's something that sometimes works. I'm not saying don't do discount. What I'm trying to say is that, it's 12 months in the year. Arrange discounts in your calendar to push sales. Not necessarily every single month you run campaign sales on products. That is not marketing. That is just basic mokola selling. That is just basic tantamount selling. Anybody can do that. But when you build a key strategy, a marketing strategy that has a direction on what the brand needs to be felt and seen, that is where the consumer, you fulfill the consumer's need. Why should a consumer come to you to buy maybe a drink? Have you fulfilled the consumer's need? That is something that we need to look at. So what Nike did is that they created a limited edition sneaker drops drive hype and urgency without devaluing the product. So they created a special sneaker, which was limited for a period of time. So this Black Friday, what a brand could do is that they could put items that you will not find it again after the Black Friday sales. You will not find it after the Black Friday period or till the end of the campaign. Make it hot, make it unlimited, and think about the consumer need. Do consumers really want these items now? Are they looking to purchase these items now? What do consumers need? Is it part of the consumer need, hierarchy needs? My hierarchy of need is, number 1 is Wi-Fi. I don't know about you, but is this part of the consumer's need? You need to find out. That is where research companies come in to identify your customers. Don't just assume and then anticipate. When you do that, you get low customer interest and you blame, the whole institution about all this. Number 5 is leveraging on brand and emotional connection. Very key. One brand that I like them when it comes to emotional connection is Nike, Apple, Amazon, Adidas, Mercedes-Benz, and some few other brands. They connect their emotions. Mercedes-Benz will build a campaign or an ad that will never say the vehicle's price is probably maybe $45,000. Never. You'll never see a Mercedes-Benz advert globally saying that. You'll never see, a Lexus advert saying that. And you'll never see an Apple commercial, video commercial saying that. You only see the price on their website. But you will never see a video commercial saying that Apple MacBook Pro Mac 2 is $1,005 come and buy. They position the ad and they create emotional connection with you and the ad. Like connecting it through sustainability missions, making customers proud to support a brand, like Apple did. Apple built a sustainability office. Tesla did the same. Connecting with your emotions to feel part of their brand. Hi guys, I hope you are enjoying today's episode on why discounts will not increase sales. I was just discussing keys to increase sales effectively, my 5 keys. And to go over it again, I talked about understand your customer. That is point 1. Focus on value-based selling. That's point 2. And then the third one is build relationships with loyalty program. That's point 3. Point 4 is use non-discount strategies to create agencies. And point 5 is leverage brand and emotional connections. And these are very important for any marketing and sales professional, any business out there, that is looking at increasing its brand's position. It's very, very important for you to understand what you need. And as a marketing professional myself, I use these keys very important to position brands. You should understand that customers are ready to spend, but do you connect with them the right way that they need to spend their money on your product? In summary, what I'll say is that discounts erode value and don't build lasting loyalty. Instead, focus on understanding your customer, selling value, and investing in branding and relationships. Very important. If you want to learn more about how to grow your sales strategies, to grow your sales, you can reach out to me or subscribe to my YouTube channel. My details are there. To deep dive in your brand and see how we can support your brand. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. Kindly subscribe down there and get my alerts each time I release videos, and share the link, like the video. And I believe that you understand that sales is important, but the strategies to increase sales is not discounts. Thank you very much. My name has always been Eric Osei Annor. Bye-bye for now.